Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago coming at you again with another quick lesson. And today's vibration is really the shame of Esau, man. Right? Who is Esau? Who's Esau? Edom, the so-called white man, which he's not white. He's red. All right. All right. Wasted away is he. That's Esau, right? And what is his shame? What's being brought to the forefront nowadays? All his atrocities that he did to Jacob. All right. This thing is a wildfire all across the world, man. All right. So much that you have other countries saying, "Hey, America has been the police, and the rest of the nations has been George Floyd, basically, man." All right? So let's get into some scriptures that's going to talk about how the shame of Esau is going to come, because Esau is going to be shamed right before he go out, man. It's like when you take the walk of shame. Esau's taking his walk of shame right before the Lord comes smoke his ass, man. All right? So this is Isaiah 41, and I'm starting with verse 1. All right? And when you look up the title of this, it calls it the humiliation of Babylon. All right? It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Now, what's the dust? Confusion. America is Babylon, Babal. All right? But not only that, their houses are divided, their politics is divided. All right, their system is divided, so they're all confused and bebaled right now, man. All right. It says, "Sit on the ground. There is no throne." All right. Slowly and surely, the Lord is taking the throne. All right, the hammer of the earth. He's taking that away, man. Okay. It says, "Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." All right, because the Lord is about to ravish the place that we call America, and not only that, this place been known tender and delicate on another level as the white man is peaceful. The white man is all about love, so on and so forth. No, you're being called out for all your blood and your violence that you've been doing since the beginning of time, man. All right? It says, "Take thy millstones and grind mill. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers." All right? The Lord is showing Esau his nakedness, all right? He's showing the nakedness of Esau to the whole world. From slavery, from taking other people's lands, from his pen and paper, right? His policies, all right? His lies, his words are smoother than butter, all right? But war is in his heart, all right? He's being shown out for what the fuck he really is, man. All right? It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame should be seen." The whole world is seeing the shame of Babylon, man. More importantly, Esau, Edom. And the totality of the shame is going to come when the Lord smoke your ass, man. All right? It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And I will take vengeance. And I will not meet thee as a man." All right? So when the Lord comes, when Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai comes, man, he's going to smoke this place, man. Why? Esau's guilty. All right, Nahum, the first chapter says the Lord is not going to quit the wicked. When you read Revelation, it says thy sins has reached into heaven. So the Lord has been building the case on you so-called white people, man. And you're fucking guilty. I don't give a fuck if you're the descendants of your ancestors. All right, Isaiah 14 and 21 says you motherfuckers are going to have to pay for the sins of your father, man. All right? And you got to pay for all that shit, man. Okay? This is, let me go to Obadiah. Bear with me. Obadiah, the first chapter and the 10th verse. All right? Salaki. Bear with me. This is, Amos. That should be right after this. This is, Salaki, bear with me. Micah, back at Haggai. Obadiah 1 and 10. This is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So what's the violence that Esau Edom has done to Jacob? All right, who's Jacob? Who are the 12 tribes of Israel? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you Israelites that look like the other nations, all right? Because we've been scattered abroad, like the scriptures say, all right? But that's the shame. From hanging us on the trees, from cutting off our dicks and balls, all right? From buck breaking us, raping our women, slaughtering our children, all right? Splitting up families on the slave blocks, all right? That's the shame you got to come into, man. And you're going to have to go through all the shit you put us through, man. Okay? And that's called equality, man. That's called justice. Not getting no goddamn reparations, all right? Not getting no Black Lives Matter. Man, fuck all that shit, man. All right? If you're a true man of the Lord, you want exact revenge. You want blood, all right? Like numbers say, man. All right? So after that, let's get this Habakkuk 2. Let's see what else. Let's see the other shameful things Esau's guilty for, man. All right? Okay. This is Habakkuk, right? This Habakkuk 2, I'm going to start with verse 15. They, Habakkuk 15? No, 2 and 15. Yeah, I'm reading chapter 1. Okay. Habakkuk 2 and 15. Shit, I'm going to have to start with 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city with iniquity, man. Okay? Matter of fact, I got to get the precept for that. Hold on. Micah 2. The water to security, how about Shemel Shah? There's a precept Cap Lee had put in there, so. Let me get this Micah 2 and 2, man. Talk about doing angels' work. Still like it. This is this is Micah 2, verse 2. Which that's, you know what? That's the next scripture in the list anyway. I'm gonna finish this out though. All right. This is back to the Habakkuk. Let me get back to Habakkuk since we're gonna go into that anyway. Habakkuk 2 and 2. 12. I'm at verse 13 now. Behold, is it not of Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge and the glory of Yahweh, and the waters shall cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and putteth the bottle into him. And what is that? All right, that wine. Hey, what do you call it? Babylon has caused all nations to be drunk and mad off their Babylon juice, roughly paraphrasing. So that's what Esau Edom has done to you Negroes, you Latinos, and Native Americans. He has given you the false sense of hope, which he called democracy, which he calls equality, which he states in his constitution. All right? This is the devil we're speaking about, man. It made him drunken also, that made us that thou made us look on their nakedness. All right, well, what's us being naked? Us living in sin, us listening to the laws of Esau, us thinking that we're African American, Mexican, Latino, you know, so on and so forth, all these bywords and proverbs. All right, we ain't that. But Esau has made us believe that we are this, that we just some black niggas, so on and so forth. All right. It says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. This is what the Lord is doing to you, man. All right? It says, thou should be, the Lord is going to fill your ass with shame instead of glory, because the Lord has been taking your glory away since the late 60s. All right? To be honest. Okay? And it says what? It says the Lord is going to let your foreskin be uncovered. So all your fucking filthiness, all your uncleanness that you have been doing The Lord is going to show the whole earth, which he's doing now. Hey, this is the expose on Esau, man. The E and the E. It says, the cup of the Lord's right hand should be turned into thee, and shameful spewing should be thy glory. So you know what's about to happen in a nutshell? And you so-called white people, you Edomites, you're about to go into slavery. Thus saith the Bible. Revelations 13, 9 and 10. All right? You got Micah 4, Micah 5. All right? Psalms 147. We could go all day, man. All right? This is the judgment that is written, Esau. Okay? This is your shame. All right? And let me get this. Let me end it off with this. Matter of fact, let's get to Micah 2. Micah 2 and 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence. How was America built? On violence. How was America even gotten? It was taken from the Native Americans and the Latinos, which is the Northern Kingdom. Was it not? The Louisiana Purchase was bullshit. That was the way to get all the natives out of their land, man. All right? The Alamo. All right? Because you got to understand, Texas, California, all that was Mexico. New Mexico, all that was part of Mexico originally, prior to the Louisiana Purchase, man. Okay? So who covet those fields? Who took over America? What color is he? So-called white, right? But yet he calls everybody else a motherfucking what? Illegal. Immigrant. Okay? Hold on. It says what else? And take them by violence in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And what has Esau even been doing? He's been oppressing Jacob since the beginning, man. All right, he took our heritage, our land, and he called himself the real Jews and called us niggas, basically. So, back to this. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against this family, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye should not be removed from your necks, neither should you go haughty, for this time is evil. In the day that, it says, in that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with doleful lamentations, and say, we be utterly destroyed. He hath changed the proportion of my people. How have he removed it from me? Turning away, he have divided our fields, man. So, hey, the Lord is about to give perfect judgment on Esau, Edom, man. Hey, Manifest Destinies has a part 2, all right? That truth is, the truth is going to overcome the truth, man. All right, and I'm talking about us, even though that's speaking about Gad, but hey, eventually we all going to overcome that truth, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Through the salvation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. So, hey, with that, hey, I pray that, y'all got, with that, no, I got one more scripture. Salaki. Psalm 79. Let me get this. Psalms. Hold on, Lonnie. It's 30, okay. Psalm 79. Bear with me, brothers. That's 70, 79. 79, verse 7. Psalm 79, 11. Let the singing of the prisoner come before thee, according to the greatness of thy power. Preserve thou those that are appointed to die. What's the singing of the prisoner? Is what I'm doing right now, man. This truth. Who's the prisoners? Jacob. Okay? Verse 12. And render unto our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom their reproach wherewith they have reproached thee, O Lord. So what's being said right here? Hey, do unto them as thou hast done unto me, man. That Lamentations 1. Okay? Because they're going to be reproached for all the reproach they've done unto us. All right? It says, let me read that again. It says what? It says, render unto our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom. So a perfect payback. All right? So with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. And God, the ball.